But I saw this take, man. Mad Dog Russo, top 5 NBA title contenders for 2024. You see the list, but I want to see the explanation.
Let's put a little life in the program for hour 2.
I want to see the explanation.
Flying, and let's have Stephen A. out there in Denver stop complaining about bloody noses. So here is our list as far as championship aspirations. Now, a couple of these might be a little premature.
Look at Stephen A. Look at Stephen A. Also, I'm going to need to pause a decent amount because I'm not trying to get clapped by ESPN. So, bear with me, chat. We're going to be a lot of pausing.
But I think you'll get the premise of where we're going here. First off, I thought of the Pelicans, but I can't count on Zion.
Crazy sneeze, but Pelicans. the Stephen A. Smith sneeze is crazy, bro.
The slams, Instagram, I'm going to leave him alone. So I thought of them at 5. Instead, I love the Jet picks. Holmgren comes back. The Oklahoma City Thunder are number 5 on our list.
Okay, see. You know what? I can't even. Hold on. Let's do this, because for me to say it's a bad pick or not, I need to know who my picks are. And again, this is very premature. The offseason can change a lot of this. But in my opinion, going into next season, I think Milwaukee's going to be back. I think Denver is going to be back. At the very least, these are 2 bona fide title contenders to me. Because I'm assuming they're just not going to shake up their core that much. I think Boston's going to be back. Assuming they don't trade Jaylen Brown for literally a bag of chips. But even if they do, I think they're still going to be in contention even if they keep him back. That's 3. Golden State is hella iffy on what they do in the offseason, man. I ain't gonna lie. Phoenix. Lakers. LA. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm still more secure. I'll say this. I'm still more secure in the Philadelphia 76ers being title contenders. So I'm going to go Philly number 4. And then that 5 is a toss-up between a healthy Clippers, the Lakers, the Suns, the Kings, and I don't know. I'm a big fan of whatchamacallit, the Grizzlies. So I don't know. I just think going into next season, now that they got Nick Nurse, I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do with James Harden. Joel Embiid is Joel Embiid. I think they may come up short. Would not be surprised. But they will be a title contender going into the playoffs. Like, come on, man. So those are my 5. And now I'm looking at his 5, and this shit does look crazy.
This team made the postseason
Oh,
this
my
year.
God.
They obviously had a chance. They knocked out New Orleans, had a chance to beat Minnesota. They have a lot of talent. We love, what's his name there, Jay? The guard, I always forget it.
Alexander.
Alexander's a great player. The other kid, Giddy's good. And I'm telling you right now, Holmgren's coming back to the kid
they're bringing up Chet.
Gonzaga. He missed all of last year. They got 1 million draft picks. They got the kid from Arkansas, the other kid, the same name in Santa Clara. This team is going to be a big-time team. Next year might be a little premature, but they're not
A little? I don't.
that far away from 50 wins. That is number 1. And how do I not go with De'Aaron Fox, Monk, Sabonis, and what they gained this year?
I tell you how you don't. You look at the other teams that are out there, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
Sacramento is number 4. They're only going to get better. They had Golden State beat. If Barnes makes a jump shot, it would have won that series and then play the Lakers. And who knows? Fox is great. Monk did a great job. We like Sabonis, the kid from Baylor. They're only going to get better. A lot of experience. Game from
The Thunder pick is looking crazier and crazier the more I look at it, bro. Jesus Christ.
last year's postseason. You know they're going to be a 50-win team next year. They were the 2 seed. They were the 3 seed in the Western Conference. They'll be higher. Kings' future might be a touch shy but the Kings' future with the Thunder is big time. I'm not putting Phoenix in there. Durant's a bad. I can't. He's bad karma. I can't stand Harden. He's out with Philadelphia, and I'm not putting the Celtics in there.
Why not?
We'll put the Bucks.
Why not? You just going not? All right, bro.
And they're number 3. I think Giannis, and obviously the situation with Middleton. Now they fired Budenholzer, which wasn't fair. All right, they bring in the kid there from Toronto, Griffin, who's been around a long time. I think they'd be motivated to sort of bounce back after getting knocked out in the first round. We all know how great Giannis is. I think the Bucks, last year they were the top seed and still lost. That won't happen again. Giannis may not get hurt. If you ask me.
So you got injury tax on the Bucks, but not the Celtics? Come on, bruh. You see what's going. Shout out to Boogie. You see what's going on, bro. You see what's going on. I ain't gonna lie.
Right now, can the Bucks win a championship next year? The answer is yes. They certainly can. So I'm putting the Bucks at number 3. And I am blowing off the Celtics. I've sat here for a week, 2 weeks now telling you they need to break up the team. They didn't win it last year. They didn't get to the finals this year. They did a bad, to pick the Celtics for the 5,000. Number 2 is Denver.
You say number 1.
That's the team I'm going to put at number 2. Listen, it's hard to repeat. They played an extra month. They have 2 excellent players. Everybody else is kind of a role guy. That doesn't necessarily happen 2 years in a row. It didn't happen with Golden State. When? 1975. They had Rick Barry and they had Wilkes. Next year they fell apart. Didn't happen with Portland. When? 77. They had Lucas and they had Walton, a lot of role players. Next year they fell apart. Same sort of thing here. 2 great players, lots of role guys. That doesn't happen.
All right, I'm just pausing for the algorithm. Don't clap me, please. Pause. Denver at 2 ain't a bad pick, though. It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick.
From 2 years in a row, the Nuggets are number 2. And the team that I think has got one more run in them. I think this team next year, I'm going to pick them right out of the gate, and I think they'll bring Green back, and I think you guys will agree. I love Golden State. I think Golden State's got one more championship in their bones before they all fade away and discard. So I will take Golden State number 1.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Golden State, run that shit back, bruh. Run that shit back. I'm not gonna lie. You gonna give up after 1 year? I don't know, man. That doesn't sit right with me. To say Golden State is number 1 though, number 1 is crazy. I would not say number 1. I think they're in the top 10, assuming they run it back. I'm saying one last dance. You know what I'm saying? 1998, the last dance. Like, just say it. Yo, this is the last dance before we blow it up. I don't know. I think they're in the top 10, though, in terms of title contenders for 2024. I mean, nothing's happened yet, so, we can't really make too many assumptions. But, yeah, this list is just... The Thunder's killing me. I think the Kings at 4 specifically is a little too premature. Shout out to Daza for becoming SLZ. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. The Nuggets at 2, I'm fine with. The Bucks at 3, I'm fine with. The Warriors at 1, they're just not 1, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.